Hello guys, it's your British Dad here, and to the dismay of many of you, I am back. I've decided to try something new on this channel, reason being, I am quite a bored man. So, in these conspiracy theory videos, you'll see the playlist linked. I'm going to be talking about conspiracies. Some will have absolutely no sense to them, some of them might intrigue you, some of you might go, oh, that has to be true. But I'm going to be saying these theories, and first of all, let me get a disclaimer out of the way. Nothing I say is my own personal opinion. I'm just talking about random websites and stuff I see online. Ask me for sources. I'm not giving you buggery. It's just stuff I've read and I'm going to repeat. I've got notes down, so I'm going to be reading my notes quite shamelessly, and if I'm wrong about details, do not take what I say seriously. It is satirical. Leave comments down below if you want to correct issues. But yes, that is how this is going to go. And the first satirical conspiracy theory we're going to be looking into, which some of you may believe, is that George W. Bush did 9/11 on September the 11th, 2001. This theory is that the Bush administration had prior knowledge of the 9/11 attacks, or actively planned them to justify wars in the Middle East, enhance government surveillance power, and control oil resources. One such theory is the controlled demolition theory, where some people argue that the World Trade Center buildings were brought down by a controlled demolition, rather than just the plane's impact. They point to the way the buildings collapsed, saying that it could have only been done by an explosive. Now, I have no proof of this claim, but some theories suggest that NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, was ordered to stand down. This was deliberate to stop the interception of the planes, which ultimately ended up attacking the World Trade Center. But that is not all. The PANC document, Project for the New American Century, a neoconservative think tank, published a document in 2000 calling for a new Pearl Harbor. If you don't know, that's when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor during the World War II. This rally was to support their strategic goals. Critics see the 9/11 attacks fitting the description of the new Pearl Harbor, the PANC document, and argue that the Bush administration has ties to this neoconservative group. I know, the plot thickens. The actual 9/11 official commission report has been criticised for various inconsistencies, such as the timeline of events, the source of funding for the hijackers, and the handling of intelligence warnings prior to the attacks. You see, tons of people on the planes, the second it was hijacked, instantly phoning the FBI, local police forces. They had full knowledge for a decent amount of time before the attacks took place, and they could have sent a massive bloody fighter jet to knock this thing out the sky. Yeah, it would have caused damage, but a lot less than what happened with the 9/11 attacks. Now, most of what I've been saying so far to me seems like complete bullshit, but something that I actually do note down is that there was unusual stock market activities, such as put options, placed on United Airlines and American Airlines stocks before 9/11, it suggests that some investors had prior knowledge of the attacks that were going to take place. Now, some people say that the Pentagon attack was just made up. They say that the Pentagon was inconsistent with a plane crash, and it wouldn't have gone like that. Like, there were windows standing that shouldn't have been standing, things like that. So people believe that there was an internal explosive or missile strike to fit the narrative. Some people say that the media manipulated the situation and posted propaganda. You see, 9/11, the attack was huge. Even nowadays, people wave the American flag and say never forget 9/11. even for years and years after the attack, people's American patriotism was at its very, very highest. There was a sense of togetherness in the country. People believed that the American government used the media to manipulate the people and change tragedy into a very beneficial situation, as they could get ultra patriotic people, and that combined with allowing them to go to war with Iraq. Now, following on from that, let's see who benefited from these attacks. The wars in Afghanistan and Iraq increased defence spending. Military contractors made millions because so much money was being poured into war efforts. People became so much richer due to these attacks. And you gotta wonder, for those people that made all this money, were the 9/11 attacks really that misfortunate for them? 9/11 was the direct cause of the establishment of the Department of Homeland Security and the Patriot Act being passed. These benefited the military-industrial complex and gave government agencies much more power. Now, once again, many points I do see as complete bullshit. However, eyewitness accounts and whistleblowers is quite interesting. Many testimonies from firefighters, first responders and survivors heard explosions near the base of the towers. This leads into that theory that explosives were planted. Now, I'm not too sure what I believe on this one. It might be from impact from the plane, but many are certain it was from the base of the towers, and they just don't know, if you get what I mean. And that is a good point to end us on. That is all I have to say for now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications for the next conspiracy. See, I'm going to make it once again clear. The 9/11 attacks were a travesty. It is a very bad thing that happened, and it was many years ago. However, it is still not one thing to be disrespected. I'm talking about these conspiracy theories in a way to kind of point and laugh at them. They're silly. They are people trying to fearmonger, get a rise out of people who don't like the government pretty much. But I still think that every opinion should have a voice to it, and if it's entertaining to go through these conspiracy theories, then why not do it? So, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't take any of this seriously, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one.